And welcome back to Final Fantasy IX with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So today we will have a bit of a sleep, yes, we have enough gil, and then explore a bit more of Clara, and maybe run into a boss or something. But for now, let's see, because all seems calm, but remember that Kuja did say that he did want to get rid of the sandstorm protecting the village. Meanwhile, poor Vivi is still being hated just for what or who he is. Namely being a black mage, of course, which he has no control over. He's not in the employ of the Alexandrian army, so yeah. Well, we can call that racism or not, but actually, yeah, you can call it racism. In that case. Yeah? Well, we're kind of fleeing the sinking ship just like the Burmesians. We can't find Dagger anywhere because she's back up at the castle, being held prisoner, unbeknownst to Zidane. And, apparently, please do not eat that mushroom there, Quina. Seriously. It may well be a magic mushroom, or a poisonous one, even worse than hallucinogenic, I dare say. I don't think it'll take a phoenix down. Probably, I don't think it'll take a phoenix down there to get rid of a poisonous mushroom. Though I don't think it will be the same as Aerith's death, at least. So, at least that's something. Okay, well, this is the chapel where the king is. Indeed, that is where we want to go eventually to move the story on a bit. But before that, I'm going to go down towards the where the sandpit is, because we're going to get a bit more treasure, I think. Because if you have been following those cutscenes with Quina in the order no yummy yummies and they're a mushroom, then yeah, you'll be able to see Quina on the edge of the giant sandpit here, and literally wanting to jump into the sand spiral there, seriously. Because it reminded it of, thing. What do you think he's doing? Well, Queen is very hungry, Zidane. Yeah, he is, but that's part of his charm. It's kind of like a fall down far. It's like Tiny Tiger's jump. Oh, egad, jump high. Seriously, I don't know if he said egad though, but he did say jump high in Crash Team Racing. Yeah, but we still have to go all the way back up the tree trunk. But we'll have a look at the things anyway. We get a silk robe on that one that can only otherwise be synthesized. And on the right hand side, some magician shoes. Another only synthable item if you don't want to get it from the thing. And then you just jump off here and make your way back up. Now I do not know if I went to get the treasure in the room with the world sand pools, basically, that I got stuck in earlier, but if I do, I will edit the episode there. I didn't, but I did run across a new enemy. One that you will only encounter if you get sucked into the sand pools. Apparently I didn't manage to mash the X button. Namely these scorpion enemies who, like a lot of enemies, are weak against ice. However, because we don't have Vivi in our party, it does mean that we're sitting ducks here, so yeah. But I might as well keep this in anyway for the thing. Although, having said that, Zidane pretty much defeated it easily with his butterfly sword, so yeah, looks like we're not so screwed after all. But yeah, still not going to be able to get those treasure chests, it means. Oh well. And yeah, it was only a short distance back up to Clara from here, so I'll see you back at the chapel, I guess. Maybe not, we haven't hurt anyone. Namely, another one with Vivi. I don't think Vivi killed your dad there, Dan! Seriously! Poor Vivi. Anyway, I don't know if I head to the inn or not. Let's see what happens if I do go to the inn, because that's where Vivi was. Nothing else there, so as I say, I head to the inn. And indeed, go inside and see if Vivi's still there. He is, he's just cowering in the corner, poor guy. And no words of comfort there, Zidane. You're being a bit cold there, man. Seriously. But never mind, let's head back up to the chapel, as I say. Because it's time to advance the story a bit, I think. So indeed, we'll go through this into the chapel now, and indeed, okay, this one won't let us pass. Okay. We're at the inn? Oh boy. Looks like we're having to do even more with Vivi then. Well, poor guy just mistaken for a fucking murderer. I don't know why. I do know why, but the guy's only the thing. Oh, what's going on now? Antlion? Oh my god. Not usually in Final Fantasy games, it's not a docile sort of creature. Seriously, but we'll get to that. Walking very slowly, it seems, towards the chapel. Well, they're not used to fighting, Dan, seriously. Well, anyway, let's go down here and maybe we can speak to, well, Vivi ain't here anymore, seemingly. Believe it or not, it's the kid who was being mauled by the Antlion, as Dan puts it, is someone that Vivi knows very, very well. Oh yes, let's go in here and see who it is. In fact, believe it or not, it's Puck, the little kid who showed Vivi around Alexandria, then buggered off when the Alexandrian soldiers tried to arrest him. That don't look like fine to me, seriously, he's just dangling above a thing. Wait, Puck's a prince? Are you serious? He's royalty? You don't dress like royalty! Seriously. Oh boy, well here comes the, as I say, the Antlion. Again, like a lot of these enemies, he is weak against ice. And so, definitely use Blizzara on him. The other thing he likes to do is use an attack called Trouble Mucus. A status ailment that is only unique to this game. And I think I've just learned Rice's Wind with Freya, which is a good move. Seriously, it will inflict, not inflict, but give you the region, which is very good. Anyway, I might as well go over Trouble as a sort of thing, because Trouble as a status ailment, mainly if an enemy attacks the person with the Trouble status ailment, it does mean that the party will receive a small fraction of the damage, but it can be annoying to deal with otherwise. I've also learned White Wind, seemingly, from the serpent enemies. Or was it Mighty Guard? I'm not sure, to be honest. The Antlion also has some anointment, which helps get rid of the Trouble status, to be honest. Well, given the damage is so minuscule, doesn't really matter. And as I say, White Wind, while healing only a small fraction, is still decent at least. At least we have a healer on the team now, thanks to that. And of course, Freya, being the party's dragoon, can easily avoid most of the Antlion's attacks just by jumping, of course. I don't know if Aqua Breath, the other move that I do have with Quina here, will work or not. Just be wary of the thing. Oh, and Sandstorm. Yeah, same move as the Sand Golem user, only a bit more powerful. In fact, a lot more powerful. Seriously. And seemingly the boss can also inflict blindness on you. Great. Most of our party are physical attackers, and that does not bode well. So yeah, I'm going to be using Rice's Wind quite a bit here. But yeah, it is what it is. At least we still have Vivi in the party, so that's good. Beware of the counter horn as well. That will be very annoying to deal with as well. And what's he doing now? Nope, he's dead apparently. Vivi killed him with the Blizzara spell. Well, so long, Antlion. Or at least calmed him down, I guess. We don't get much in the way of experience, but never mind. Your Highness, Your Highness. Leaving upon Burmese. What? Disappeared? Why went to Alexandria to help Vivi here? Well, at least he remembers Vivi. Well, yeah, he is. Yeah. Okay.